Please like, subscribe, and share the podcast, the Sweatshop Podcast. We're on Facebook, Spotify, and on SoundCloud. We're also on Instagram and on Twitter. Our handle is at the Sweatshop Pod. If you don't want to do that, you can just look us up. The Sweatshop Podcast, we gon' be on there. And please enjoy the show. Thank you. Everybody to the Sweatshop Podcast on the HTW Podcast Network. It is me, your host, Sweats, and my co-host, the Maestro. And my man Maestro is feeling it, man, with that second shot right now.
Ooh. Ooh, ever so. I am ever so feeling it.
It's coming through for him, man. Like I said, we were just talking off air, man. Like that first, I think if you had it the first time, you didn't really feel it that bad. The second time, you're gonna get hit. Mm-hmm. And I was the opposite. I felt it the first time, so the second time, I didn't get hit the way it should have. So,
and I did not feel anything the first time.
Yeah.
Except like a sore shoulder.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming, based on your previous statement, I'm gonna get hit.
Yeah, that's the
and I have already fallen asleep for 3 hours.
Yeah, see, there you go. Yeah, you feel.
I turned my Yankees game on. First commercial break.
Night.
You gone.
Night. The Braves finally won a game. That's good.
I did see that. Look at you.
Went back-to-back wins. Look at that.
Whoa, easy now. Let's not get too hot.
Look at that. There we go. That's what I needed. Get out of fucking Philadelphia. Jesus. But I had such a fun weekend.
Oh, it was such a good time.
Like, I can't stress how fun that shit was. Like, I mean, it was much needed. I found that out there was a casino right in the fucking heart of where I love in that area. Like, I mean, I'm going to spend some time there.
I feel like so many people are going to spend a lot of time there. Yeah. Like, that's going to be like a hopping area. Like, I hope they're ready.
I don't think they are. That's why they're not serving that alcohol, because they ain't ready, bro.
I'm just talking about in general for that whole area, because like you got that whole Xfinity Live complex.
Yes.
Like that's literally like.
I mean, it's properly placed. It's there. It's ready. But you're going to get a lot of shit there.
It's like a discovery zone.
It is.
For adults.
It is everything you could possibly want in
like
one
it's not,
place
like it's
as
just
an adult.
It's literally just missing a beach in there.
That's it.
And it could be like an all-inclusive resort.
That's not a lie. I mean, that's how dope that shit is. It's all
like,
walking distance.
Combining those two things together, you might as well just put a beach in the middle of it and call it an all-inclusive resort.
Mm.
Because it has like everything.
Yeah.
It's got food. It's got a casino.
Yeah, it was beautiful. And the casino was very nice. You know, the hotel was very nice. I actually looked up the prices for later days, and that shit goes way the fuck up. So
really,
yeah.
How far?
Like
up?
I think I saw some prices for like $400 or $500. It gets pretty serious for that shit. But I mean that's cool. That's cool. Like if we get like a couple folks, we all get a place. You know what I mean? You get a hotel room and do it like that way. You know what I mean? Because the price between like the suite that they have and like their regular room isn't that much more Like it's not.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, it wasn't that. I was like, oh, this is the suite. Like, why is this only like $150 more than the regular room? Like, you know what I mean? So that was interesting. And I was looking at weekends too, not week. I can go during the weekday, like during the summertime. Like it doesn't have to be a weekend. So that's cool. But yeah, that's definitely a place I will be visiting quite frequently, especially if the Braves are in town, or if I want to watch a baseball game or a football game, or even a basketball game. Like, and I want to just chill out and like you spend some money. I could see myself going there about 4 times a year or so. 4 or 5 times a year.
Mm-hmm.
Just chilling out. But yeah, the game was fun. They did a great job socially distancing. Like nobody was really around. Like our row, we had literally like 2 different people in our row or something.
What I liked was they zip tied the row, like the seats that weren't being used. They zip tied them.
They did. There was no way for you to be able to sit down anywhere else but your seat.
Unless you broke it.
Like 2 other people
like the
did.
one dude.
The 2 actually did. Like one.
Oh, that's right.
And then one behind us did. Yeah.
Yes, they did.
Fucking broke it like a motherfucker. I was really hoping we get one of those foul balls. Like a couple came by us within maybe the vicinity, maybe within like I don't know 20 feet of us.
Oh, they weren't that close.
Well, one was about 20 feet, like in front of us, I think. But the other one was. I was like, ooh, it's coming. Here it is. It's coming. No. Didn't have that carry, but I was hoping it would be in that row area, because if it was in that, because it was just a lot of empty seats, it would have been really easy to just jump over and get it. I was ready for each one of those motherfuckers though, and some people just aren't paying attention. One dude just sat down and just like the ball hit like right next to him, didn't move. I'm sitting there like, Jesus, you're not paying attention. I just can't imagine. Like I can't imagine living my life like that. Especially the baseball stadium. That's why That's why I ruined it for everybody to get those damn things up, because nobody's paying attention. Everybody's watching some other shit. I'm sitting here like trying to watch the game. But yeah, ton of fun. We were up like that last night. We were up. You won a lot of money. I won some money.
I mean, I didn't win a lot, but
I mean,
I did not leave empty-handed.
There you go. I was up 150, so that was nice. I was up $150.
I almost left empty-handed, like way empty-handed.
Uh-oh.
Because I didn't win a single licking thing all night until I sat down at the Walking Dead slot machine.
Yes, you did.
I don't know what it is, but the gimmicky slot machines, they love me.
They like to play with you.
They love me.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about the gimmicky ones.
Yep.
They love me. Not like the regular, like no namer ones.
Oh,
like,
no, like the big shit.
Like that buffalo thing. You know how you see the buffalo one all the time, or you see like I don't know, whatever.
Just all the random ones.
They have to like be after a movie or like a TV show.
Right. You won some money off The Hangover. You won some money off the Michael Jackson one. A lot of money off the Michael Jackson one.
I did. That was almost $1,000.
Yeah. That was a lot of money. Matter of fact, if I can't remember what night it was, or correct me if I'm wrong, we went to the strip club, spent a shit ton of money at the strip club, then went to the casino, and you won all your money back. Like it was some shit like that.
Yes, correct. These are correct facts. Yes.
I can't remember which day it was.
Yeah, I think that was the Michael Jackson time too.
Yeah,
because I remember doing that.
It was like, late at night.
Oh yeah. This was like I was like sitting there like trying to keep my eyes open. It was like 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, it was late.
Yeah,
it was late. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I was about that life. But yeah, this was fun too. We were up to like 3 or 4 in the morning watching. What did we end up on? WrestleMania 9.
Yeah, we did.
Ended up with some WrestleMania 9 because our friend wanted to watch something with the outfits. She is a woman.
Yeah, you were trying to push WrestleMania 10.
I was, but in reality,
we've watched that like 8,000 times.
We have. It's true. But WrestleMania 9, even though the wrestling isn't great, after like the third match, it gets real bad. Yeah, it's just the pomp and circumstances and everything.
It's still entertaining.
It's such an entertaining mania. That's the mania that got me hooked. Really, was that one? I'm telling you the truth. That's the one that got me hooked. Line and sinker was that, watching that one at Blockbuster, off Blockbuster. But we had our friend, and she sat there and watched it. I needed to bring more alcohol, this time. I wasn't ready. I was like, oh, we needed more. That's my bad. We ran out, and I never run out.
It's true.
It's true. That's the first time I think that's happened in quite a while, but that's okay. There will be other times. All right, let's get started with this because we got a lot to unpack, and I'm trying to get out of here. I know my man is gonna die within any minute, so we got to get the maestro rested through all of this. But listen,
I've got like 8 days of Mania to get through here too.
Oh my God!
I mean, there's
35 days of Mania. I know.
There's so many things to watch this week.
There are a lot. And there's one on. Apparently, there's on one right now. You were right.
It's on right now.
I got to watch it on Friday.
Like it's almost over, I think.
I know. Yeah, I'm gonna watch both of them on Friday. Like I just don't have time these 2 days. Yeah. It's gonna be a Friday event for me. Like, so that's what's happening. And then Saturday will be another thing, and Sunday will be another thing. I'm gonna watch it from the comfort of my own home and do it that way, just like last year. Nothing changed. So. Yeah, that was our spring break. I want to talk about a couple things really quickly. Sam Darnold got traded to the Panthers. That was interesting. I thought that was a good move for the Panthers and probably for the Jets. That's a win-win because they can get their quarterback that they want, and Sam Darnold is going to start in Carolina, or probably. I would say so. I would say he would start there. But I think that's good for both teams and both squads. And plus, they get a couple more draft picks. They just get a couple more draft picks out of that. So that's solid for that. What do you think about that?
I mean, I think that's solid for them. You know, go like I've been trying to like, I've been pushing for Darno to get traded to the Patriots.
Yeah. Yeah,
so I think he needs a change of scenery.
Yep.
I think the Panthers will be good because they need something different than what happened last year.
And Carolina has a better squad around them.
Well, yeah, because I mean, because they didn't do that bad with Teddy there. No, but like Teddy wasn't the guy.
No, he's not the guy.
I like Teddy as a person.
Sure. Like, I mean, and that's the thing about Teddy is that I think everybody wanted him to do well. You know what I mean? Yeah. I sure did. I wanted him to do well. And I just don't think he was. He's just not the guy. And he did well with New Orleans, but I think Sean Payton's just a genius, and then we can just chalk it up to that. So
yeah, I mean, it does help when you have a coach like that,
right?
But Panthers got a lot of newness there.
Yes, they do.
They got a lot of newness there.
Yep, they sure do. I mean, and he has his own. He has his old wide receiver back, does he not? Over there.
Robbie.
Yeah, Robbie's over there.
I think Robbie's still over there.
Yeah, so there you go. Got some new weapons. Got a
familiar faces.
Got amazing running back. I mean, so
yeah, I mean, literally.
Yeah,
best in the game.
Probably
right
best
now.
in the game. Yep, he was just hurt last year, but he was best in the game for sure. Yeah, I think so. So yeah, they got a nice little nucleus there as far as offensive goes. I don't know how their O-line is, but I mean, it didn't seem that terrible when I was watching them last year. I think they just had a couple of holes here and there, but if they can fix it in the draft or whatever free agency, I think they'll have like a decent squad.
Yeah, because they were fairly competitive in the games I ended up watching.
Yeah,
like keeping half an eye on.
They were.
So.
They were keeping it close in a lot of the games. So yeah. Next, I want to talk. There's a Deshaun Watson update. A couple things that happened.
Can't sound good.
Apparently, he had been. So you know how most of them happened in Houston, and how he had how many, like 30-something. He's been calling masseuses in from different states, so they've been flying in.
Oh no!
For massage. That just doesn't. Again, the optics don't look good in these situations, in these scenarios at all.
No, that definitely sounds like a power play thing.
Yeah,
because I've heard some rumors of like higher up people doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So he's calling these girls in for these massages, quote unquote, and he'll ask them what you're wearing. Like he wants them to wear certain things, like in the text messages. He wants them to wear certain things. Yeah,
what you wearing? I'm gonna leave the door open.
Jesus. a lot of. He's been leaving a lot of doors open.
No, but he didn't. Then he closed them.
Oh my.
So that they
He
couldn't
closed.
tell what he was
Afterwards, yes, he closed. Yes, I mean, goodness gracious. I mean, and there's talk of him like just trying to pay people, buy him out. Like, I mean, there's just a lot of. It's just not good. Nike had, I think they rescinded this deal. I think. Or suspended his deal. I can't remember which one, but they took some sort of deal away off of these allegations. And it's not the fact. Here's the thing, guys. Like, whether let's say he is innocent completely of all these charges, he needs to get his shit together. Like, this just is not the way. Like, regardless of what's happening, whether he's like it's a crime or not or whatever is happening, like the fact that he's like no sane person, no like person in their right mind is like flying women in to give you massages when you have massage places right in front of you. And the fact that he had 37 different clients, like total, and I think they keep on growing. I don't think it's done yet, but it's just the fact that they have all these different clients continuing to build. Like, it just doesn't look good. Why do you have that many masseuses? Like, what are you doing, Magic Johnson?
Well, I was gonna say, like, I feel like, and we talked about this last week. Like, once you have somebody that you trust for those kind of things, I feel like you keep the same person, unless it's some other shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you're talking about, like, unless you were moving, you kept the same barber. Like, I know it's my thing. Unless I'm moving around, I'm keeping the same person that cuts my hair. I'm keeping the same dentist. I'm keeping the same whatever. I feel like a masseuse is that same way. Like, if I had a masseuse, I don't think I'd go anywhere else unless I didn't like what they did.
Right.
So unless he like really didn't like what everybody did, but maybe it's because he's trying to have an ending in some way.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's just my goodness.
I don't know. It does not add up, and I am no mathematician.
No, I mean that's the thing. That's what I mean. Like, it doesn't add up. Like, either way, and we'll keep you updated because again, every week is something new. I mean, it's gonna keep snowballing, and I know the NFL is waiting because again, it's one of their top stars. I mean, he's one of the top QBs in the league. He was probably primed to be one of the faces of the league going forward. But just between like him being like a diva with his contract, and then right after that is this, like, it's just not good. Like, for him as a human being, like all of a sudden his character is severely damaged. It's not like a little bit damaged; it's severely damaged. It's just taking a big hit just as far as his character goes. And we know nobody's perfect, but it just doesn't look good at all. Like, they were comparing it to, like, I saw some people, well, because they were trying to make it a race thing, like, well, Robert Kraft did this. I said, Robert Kraft was paying for hookers. Like, that's different.
He wasn't flying people all around. He went to a spot.
He went to a spot, paid for hookers.
Like, he knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
Like, in that regard.
Right.
Like, he's not flying people in, and his wife died.
Yeah, like, I mean, whatever. He's paying for sex. If Deshaun Watson was just paying for sex, that's an entirely different thing. The fact that he's paying for a massage and these women are looking for a massage, but yet some of them are asked to dress a certain way. Some of them, you know what I mean? And you're coming in and then this dude is, he's
trying to do it without doing it.
Right. He's trying.
Like, that's essentially what it is.
He's trying to get that happy ending life. Just go to Bangkok, bro. You don't have to just fly to Bangkok. Get that done. If you need a little something, get it.
I mean,
there are places around that do this.
We see that on the dating apps.
You can get exactly. You can. I mean, you're Deshaun Watson, bro. Like, you're not some just random ass dude. You're Deshaun Watson. You're a good looking 25-year-old kid who's a quarterback who just got paid a shit ton of money. What are we doing? That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah. But there's a lot of those scenarios.
There are,
of like,
and still, yes,
of like these people that are in these situations, and then they do shit like this. And it's like, why are we doing this?
Right. What is happening? Like,
of all things to be doing right now in your position.
Right.
Like, I don't know if it's because he thought he was untouchable.
I don't know. I think somebody gave him some bad advice or I think he ran in a circle that he should not have run in. Whatever person he listened to, he should not have been listening to. That's all. I mean, that's as far as I can go with that. Like,
That's fair.
I mean, I just don't. I just can't imagine somebody giving him that. Like somebody came. I can't imagine J.J. Watt was like, "Hey, you know what I mean? Here are these 50 different women I'm getting massages from, and check these bitches out." You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I can't imagine J.J. Watt doing some shit like that and being like, "Hey,
No.
you know what I mean? That's not the way. That's not the way of somebody like that. So, and he should have taken I just hope he takes a giant step back from this in general. Just look at your life real quick. Look where you're at, and look where you could be. Like regardless of how the situation goes out, and just
look what you ruined through all this shit.
Right.
Even even if it's not all what it is, what it seems to be like in the news and stuff.
Yeah.
Like the fact that you even put yourself in this scenario.
Yes, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like
good look.
Yeah. Well, we'll keep you updated with all that nonsense. It's crazy. It is nuts. Oh, also, Paul Pierce got fired from ESPN. I don't know if you saw that, but Paul Pierce got fired because he was fucking around, smoking some weed, and playing with some titties on Instagram.
Which he's
live.
Probably done a million times. It's
Yes.
just now that you're a commentator.
Well, and he put it on
ESPN,
Instagram
you
Live.
can't do that. That's the thing. Like, you can't do that.
No, you can't put it on IG Live, bro. You smoking weed and have titties in your face, and
Yeah,
expect
but
to
see,
keep a job.
But if you were a player, if he was still playing in the league,
oh yeah, he'd still have his job.
He probably would be okay.
Yeah, it's different.
It is different.
Different levels. You're not the truth anymore, bro.
I mean, you can't now if I saw Mike Tirico doing that, first of all, I give him mad props.
Mad props. I can't imagine Mike Tirico, but imagine Mike Tirico doing some shit like that though. Like,
I'd love.
Oh, give me them titties, yes.
You see Al Michaels. Something like that. Him and Jim Nance just rolling up. Now I want this.
Now you want it to go down.
Now I want this on IG Live.
That's what I'm saying. Let Brian Gumble just go ahead and just get fucked up.
Yes. I want to see all this.
Fucking Real Sports, just fucking Brian and Greg Gumbel. Who's the other?
Just put Bob Costas in there.
Shit, I can actually imagine Bob Costas doing some fucked up shit. But yeah,
I want it. I want to see it. I want to see it all day.
Oh man! So before we get into our main topic of all of this, Baylor won the NCAA tournament for the first time ever. That also happened.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So
I'm surprised by that only because I watched. First of all, I was amazed that Gonzaga made it.
Well, Gonzaga is. See, here's the thing about Gonzaga. Gonzaga's always been good.
Right, but I'm talking about did you watch the game to get to the finals?
Yeah,
I mean that crazy.
At the end,
the crazy shot.
Yeah,
because I thought it was going to overtime, no problem.
Yeah,
and I'm like, ooh, Cinderella, it's the day, it's Cinderella. Like I totally thought that, and all of a sudden, the dude they're talking about all season, like all March Madness, throws up this basically half court 3-pointer out of nowhere. Like, I was watching this at a bar, and it was dead silent, like people watching this. I was like, oh, that's improbable. And it freaking goes in. I was like, oh, shit. Bars be closing at 11, but the bank's open all night. I was like, God damn.
But what's funny was he kind of knew it. If you look at his face on the replay, dude kind of knew it. That's the thing. He was like, oop.
But that's what's crazy. I was like, no effing way. And that was a crappy, after that team, Jesus, I can't even remember what the team was. Who was the team that played
UCLA?
Gonzaga? Yeah. After UCLA, fought tooth and nail to keep that game as tight as it was.
Yep.
Being the 11th seed and all that shit in the Final Four like that. And I'm like, this is the time. This is it. And then they just throw that up. I was like, oh, man. That's it just something to me didn't feel right. I was like,
My man knew it too, though. When he threw it up, I said, oh, he knew he was going in. That was easy work for him. But yeah, that's I mean, that was a great game. And then this was a complete blowout. So this was the final game was a blowout. So yeah, it was just interesting. It was just interesting shit. that happened this past weekend. Lots of sports things. I'm so glad baseball is back. Like I said, it was great to go to some games, man. I was just like very happy about it. Getting some beer, getting some food, like just even though nothing is back to normal yet, it felt like a normal situation. And I actually didn't mind it that less crowded, man. It's just easier to get things. It was great. Like it was great. Oh man. But yeah. Let's get into these couple things. Last thing was I want to talk about before we get into all of this is you got something coming up, Big Daddy. You got something. I don't know if you have a certain date yet set for this, but you got this Frog Sports Step into the Lily Pad going down in April.
Yeah. So I mean, I can give you the general gist of it because it is going to be different than what you're used to as far as Camp Leapfrog goes, because this is not just a one night thing.
This is gonna be like WrestleMania, baby.
Well, it's not gonna be that. It's not gonna be that intensive. It's not gonna be like 8,000 3-hour shows,
right?
But what will happen? First of all, Frog Sport is in the same vein as like Bloodsport. So you can think of the movie Bloodsport, or you can think of what GCW has done and taken that idea of Bloodsport and kind of made it, made it its own series sort of thing. But we're putting our spin on it, calling it Frog Sport. So what we got is a 16-person tournament, to determine the top frog, essentially. And so this tournament is going to span over several days. So what's going to happen is we have our opening round, which we call the opening session. And those are going to be all of our first round matches, but each match is going to be released on a different day. So starting, I believe it's April 17th. So you got about like 10-ish days. All of the opening round matches are going to be on the Independent Wrestling Facebook page. So everybody can watch it for free, enjoy it that way. But each day there's going to be a new opening round match released. And then what will happen is it'll all culminate with the final tournament. So you got the quarterfinals, semifinals, and the finals all happening on April 25th. And that will happen on IWTV itself. So that's where you'll need to stream it on the app or go to independentwrestling.tv and check out the rest of the tournament from there. So we're doing it a little differently that way. And then we're also going to have a couple other matches that are non-tournament matches sprinkled in between both of those things, in between on the Facebook live streams and on the the main card itself on April 25th. But that's what you can watch out for. So starting on, I believe it's a Saturday, April 27th, or Saturday, April 17th.
Okay.
Will be the first opening session match or opening round match. And then there will be a match released each day, I think either around 7 or 7:30 on the Independent Wrestling Facebook page, leading up to the main Frog Sport card. So you will know who has advanced to the quarterfinals by the time we get to the date of the main card of Frog Sport.
Excellent. I cannot wait to see that. That's going to pop off, I guess, starting next weekend. I'm super pumped.
It will, yeah. Starting next Saturday.
Next Saturday, I'm ready to go, man. Frog Sport. I love it. I love it. All of this is wonderful. All right, so let's get into this main topic here because we got a lot to unpack. I'm going to leave the NXT. I'm just going to say the card, okay, for NXT. It's happening now, right?
Well, part of it is happening.
Part of it's happening now. By the time this airs, the other one will have happened. I'm not going to watch this until probably Friday. Friday is going to be my day to watch this, okay? That's going to be my dealio.
Okay.
Yeah. So, NXT is happening Wednesday and Thursday right now, and I'm going to tell you the card. Night one is this. It is a gauntlet. The first night is a gauntlet match for the North American title, shot on night two. So they'll fight night one to get to night two to fight Johnny Gargano. And the card is Leon Ruff, Swerve Scott, Bronson Reed, Cameron Grimes, Dexter Loomis, LA Knight. Is this his first wrestling appearance, or it's like his second or something like that? I don't. He hasn't
It
wrestled.
is his. I believe it'll be his second.
His second, because he fought somebody on.
Yeah, because he wrestled Bronson Reed already
Right.
on NXT and he lost.
That's right. That's right.
I like him a lot. I just hate that he's called LA Knight.
Yeah, it's a stupid name. They
Or
got
just keep the name, or I don't know. It's neither here nor there.
So the NXT Tag Team Championships, I guess they became vacant. I didn't know that Danny Burch was injured.
Yeah, he got hurt.
Okay, so since he's injured, they're doing a triple threat tag team championship match between MSK, the Grizzled Young Veterans, and Legado del Fantasma. That should be really fucking good. Obviously, all these matches should be good. This is NXT we're talking about here.
Right.
All right. So NXT going on. So yeah, it should be decent. Either way, this one I'm interested in. The Walter and Tommaso Ciampa for the UK Championship. I think that's just interesting how they're making that happen, and just seeing the dynamic. I expect Walter to win, but I don't really know for sure. You never know.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. It is no. Io Shirai versus Raquel Gonzalez. That's interesting because they've been pushing her to the fucking moon.
Yes, they have, and I'm excited to see what happens there.
Yeah, they've been pushing her to the goddamn moon. So this could be the title change. She's had that motherfucker for a while. Io Shirai has. So it might be time. The Cruiserweight champ. Oh, Santos and Jordan Devlin. Oh, interesting. I didn't know they were having a little feudy feud.
Well, yeah, because Jordan Devlin's been the Cruiserweight champion, but he couldn't defend it because he was stuck in.
Yeah, that's right.
In wherever he was.
So they're doing championship versus championship.
They are. Well, I don't know if you saw it either, but on the one NXT, they were in the ring, and then they both got the championships. So then Shawn Michaels comes out, gives them a ladder to make it like the WrestleMania 10 shit.
Yes, good. We have Diesel involved. Did you see something? Did you see something? That's what I want to happen. That's what I want to happen. That's fun.
No Diesel.
I mean, that should be a great match. They're great wrestlers, obviously. They're great wrestlers. So then NXT Tag Team Championships, Women's Tag Team Championships. Am I reading this right?
What? What do you mean? Are you reading
The Way? Right? Who's The Way?
That's that stable with Gargano.
With Gargano,
Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell.
So they have so Shotzi and Ember have the championships, and then they won their titles, and then The Way is got it. I kind of think The Way are gonna win that shit, but I don't know. That'd be fun.
I don't know. It's real. It'd be real quick because already there's been 2 NXT Women's Tag Team Champions, and I don't think the titles have been out for a month yet.
I know.
It'd be real quick.
Yeah, that's true. Gargano and Loomis, that'll be interesting. He's yeah. Wait. Though they're assuming it's Loomis. That's why. They're assuming it's Loomis.
Yeah, it's whoever wins the gauntlet.
Yeah, whoever wins the gauntlet.
Which I don't think it's going to be Loomis, but
me either. But
what you're reading.
Yeah, I'm reading the CBS. I just read it off the top. I said no, wait. That might not happen. All right. But yeah, whoever Johnny Gargano is facing, again, Johnny Gargano is one of the best wrestlers in the world. It's going to be a great match. We already know this.
Yeah.
Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly, unsanctioned.
That should be good.
It should be real good. I mean, they've had a nice story here. So, very cool. Finn Balor and Karrion Kross. So Karrion Kross coming back to reclaim his title that he lost because he got injured, because that's been a weird, almost like a curse thing. Everybody who had won the title at some point got hurt for an extended period of time for a little while, which kind of fucks up storyline. But, yeah. So maybe he'll come back and win that title back. I don't know, though. So, but Karrion Kross is the shit, man. You know what I mean? Karrion Kross is the shit.
Yeah, I hope he takes the title back because like now I hope he actually gets his run with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I agree. He deserved a run, just like Finn Balor deserved to run with the Universal title, never got it back. But that's WWE. This is NXT. I think it runs a little differently than that. So, all right. That's NXT. I can't wait to watch it. Definitely gonna watch it on Friday. That's gonna be my Friday love. I'm sitting here at home on Friday, so when I'm done teaching, I'm virtual this week. So when I'm done, I'll probably immediately turn those two on, watch them back to back, and it should be wonderful. 2 nights. I wonder why they made this 2 nights too, but whatever. I'm over it. It'll be wonderful. All on Peacock. All on that cock.
Oh hey.
Then
All over it.
and
Peacocking.
peacocking that shit. Cocking that. Oh God, Peacock. Terrible name, but I mean, it looks cool.
I mean, it makes sense.
It does.
Though,
It does. I know it's NBC.
thing.
It's a Peacock. I mean, I know. I get it. Jesus. All right. Saturday and Sunday, we know what's happening. WrestleMania 37, my age. WrestleMania and me are the same damn age every time. If I forget my age or if I forget WrestleMania, I can just go to one or the other. If I forget both,
So WrestleMania old as fuck.
WrestleMania old as fuck. WrestleMania old, bro. That's real talk. So, this is what we're going to kind of dig into. We're going to dig into this shit and see what's really going on. I'm sure, I hope everything is solidified as far as the card goes by now, even if there is a Friday SmackDown. Like, I would assume that the card is set. I hope. To God. So, it always worries me when they don't have shit set like the night before. Like, that whole week should just be building up. At least the 2 weeks, honestly. But whatever. I'm not going to get picky about it.
No, he won't.
No, I won't. I mean, I think it should be like if you're going to build up to WrestleMania, it should be like a build up to a like they do those 24s, like all that shit like they do for boxing where they have all that shit and they kind of build up for those matches. You got to have time to like digest what's happening, come in, you have to, the feud, you keep adding to the feud, and there should be no more extra things. But again, I'm not booking it. I just like to, when you're promote that shit way ahead. Like, this is what's happening, guys, for sure. And we can't wait for you to see it. And all we have to do now is build more and more and more and more. All right, so we got the Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre jam. I guess we're all assuming that McIntyre will win this.
I don't know.
Now you're not sure?
I don't know. He probably will, just because I think they want to give him his moment in front of the fans.
Right.
And I mean, he carried that through the whole pandemic.
He did. I mean, he deserves it.
Give him a little. He does deserve it.
But Bobby does too, bro.
Yeah, but that's why, why go through all that trouble? Why not just keep it on the Miz?
I don't know.
Why put it on Bobby Lashley?
See, that doesn't make sense.
To be like, Drew McIntyre conquered another giant. It's like, yes, we know this. He's done it already.
Right.
He's done that. Like, he doesn't necessarily need to beat Bobby Lashley in order to have his moment at WrestleMania. Like, he could have done it with The Miz. Like, There could have been a lot of... I mean, I know why they're not having The Miz in this match overall.
Sure. But... I mean, I kind of do. I mean... The Miz has main evented WrestleMania before. It has happened.
Yeah. Oh no.
And that's when he wasn't as nearly as popular. I think he's more popular now than he was then.
Well, yeah, because he has a reality TV show.
Yeah, he got all that shit now. So I mean, I don't know. Whatever. This is all night one, by the way. I'm just talking about night one. I just think it's going to be I think it's going to be. I think it should be a good match. I mean, it should be a good match. At the end of night one, I think it should be solid. Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair. I think this would be a good match. I just don't know if Bianca Belair is ready to be champion. I think they're going to put the championship on her, though. What do you think? not sure.
They probably will. I just don't think it's time.
No, I don't think it's time either. But like,
it's too soon.
I think it's too soon.
Like
too.
she's not. I don't think she's refined enough in that. Like she's still having like sloppy matches out here.
Oh yeah,
like
she's sloppy.
Like she's athletic as all hell.
Oh,
but like
yeah.
as far as like the wrestling goes, like it's still like
the fundamentals, all these little things to clean up. She's not technical. Like she has to get more technical with her shit. That's all. Like a lot of things she does is very. Again, it looks very raw. It looks very raw. Doesn't look just like I said, it's not refined. Just needs to get cleaned up, like some of this stuff. But I mean, again, I'm being picky as shit. Like they have Goldberg out there fucking people up and injuring people. So like, I mean, and she's not nearly that bad.
Right. Correct.
So like, I mean, I'm just saying. Like I don't know what's going on.
But it's also, but you're also like in there with Sasha Banks. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I mean, Sasha's going to put the work in. Like, it's going to be good.
Yeah, I know. Well, she can carry pretty much anybody.
It's true. Like, it's going to be good.
Yeah. It's just a shame that she'd be the one jobbing at this point.
Yeah.
Like, that she's Randy Orton.
Yeah. I mean, she kind of Randy Orton. But she don't put on boring matches, though. Like, she out here working.
Well, depending on her opponent.
That's true. I want to see her and Io Shirai go to work. That's what
yes.
That's what my life's about right now. I want to see that pop off. All right. Bad Bunny and Damian Priest versus Miz and John Morrison. That's a thing.
It is. And you know what? I'm not hating it.
And you know who's gonna go over, right? Okay.
Wait, what?
You know who's going over? Bad Bunny and Damian Priest.
Oh, hell yeah.
We know that's happening.
Hell yeah. It's just I just no matter what you put Miz and Morrison in, they're just like super entertaining. So
I mean,
I just think all of this is going to be fine.
Yes.
Like
it is. I don't know. I mean, I appreciate. I don't want to see Miz keep losing on WrestleMania, bro. I'm not about that life.
But he's literally at the point where it doesn't matter. Like he's at the point of his career he could lose for the rest, and he'll keep talking his way into entertaining shit. Like it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And for John Morrison too, though, like like where is he? What's he trying to do? What's his goal? Is he just there to be a hand? Is he a hand at this point? A good hand, as they say.
I think he'll get his time. I just think to bring him back into the fold.
Okay.
Plus now his wifey's in NXT, so that was probably the main. Who's thing.
His wife?
Taya Valkyrie.
Oh right. He's right. Yeah. She's the plastic one, right? She's like all tittied up.
I don't think she's plastic.
No,
I don't think so. If it is, it's a new kind of plastic I've never seen.
Oh no, she plasticed up, bro.
I don't think so.
Them titties, bro.
No,
they super fake.
Have you seen them?
Yeah, I'm looking at them right now. These motherfuckers fake.
You're not looking at them.
I mean, they fake. Real titties don't look like that. I've seen enough.
That is not true.
It's true.
That's not true.
What you talking about, Willis?
I seen them.
Listen, you seen them when they big. When they big, they dip. She ain't dipping. When you dip, we dip. They ain't dipping. They just.
That's because they're held up. They can be propped up, my friend.
They look like they staying propped all on their goddamn own. That's a different set. That's a different set. That's a different life. She propped up, just like RVD's wife or fiance or whoever she was.
Well, that is. I mean, Jesus, Lord Almighty.
She got ass implants and everything. The implants everywhere.
Yeah.
My God.
The Lord.
I saw that. I said, "Oh my God, is there anything real on that girl? Not a damn thing." Cesaro and Seth Rollins. Is Cesaro gonna win?
I think so. I think they'll put him over.
I hope so too. Like, can Cesaro win a big match, please? Can we give
they've been pushing him in that direction.
Know,
so to curb it with Seth Rollins.
Him.
No, they don't though. This is like they're actually pushing him.
All right.
Like dude was actually winning a string of matches. Like they haven't done this with him.
All right. I'm ready for him to go over. I'm ready for that life. All right, so we have New Day and AJ Styles and Omos.
This should be entertaining.
I think it's gonna be entertaining. I think we're gonna see a lot of title changes, bro. I think this might be one of those deals.
I don't know if the titles are gonna change.
No?
I think we're gonna see the falling out of AJ and Omos
right now already.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they've been hitting at it.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because like the other night, New Day was like, "You probably don't even know his favorite color," and he was like, "Sure, I do. It's red." And then he was like, "It's actually mauve," like shit like that. Like it was funny as shit. But like I think that's the route it's gonna go. Because like there's been little nuggets here and there of like Omos is with AJ Styles, but not like with him, if that makes sense.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I think it's gonna be like I think AJ will do some shit and then Omos will either like walk out or like whatever. Like I could legit see him joining the New Day right in this moment.
Interesting. That would be interesting. All right. Well, I just think it's so soon. Like, damn.
I don't know. I mean, like, I don't really know if like AJ Styles doesn't need him. And I think Omos is at the point where he could either be transferred off to the New Day or kind of be on his own to see what he does at this point. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like if you just keep him with AJ Styles, I don't know. I don't think there's necessarily a reason to keep him with AJ Styles unless you're going to make them both into a comedy act.
Yeah.
Which, like, AJ's better than that.
Of course he is.
He could do it, but he's better than that.
We got Shane McMahon and Braun Strowman in a steel cage match. This is just for fucking Shane McMahon to fall off some shit. Like yeah. You know, I mean, that's what this is for.
But, like, why a steel cage?
So he can fall off some shit.
Okay, then make it Hell in a Cell.
No, because it's higher. I think he's done. I think he's done with that. I don't think he's trying to do that anymore.
Then fall off. Then build something on the WrestleMania set.
Yeah, maybe that. Structure. I don't know. They just want him to fall off some cage shit. I don't know. He might even win this match just from falling off the damn cage. I don't know.
I don't know. Like the way they've done cage matches, it's just like you rarely see anybody climb out over the top of the cage anymore.
Oh no, that doesn't happen. Matter of fact,
and I miss that.
But see, like that just kind of.
I miss that.
You miss that? I hate that.
Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that back in the day when you had them climb up, out, and over.
I know, but it's like what the fuck? It's like kills the whole match. Just
what do you mean it kills the whole match?
It's like, why would you escape?
The whole idea of a pinfall and submission inside a cage, to me, kills the match.
Why would you try?
Because you want to escape the cage.
Why would you escape your opponent?
Get out.
That's crazy. Why would you try to escape your opponent?
What do you mean? To win the match, to get away.
No, you're not. If you're wrestlers, you're not trying to get away from your opponent. You're trying to
why have
fight.
a match? But then why have a match inside a steel cage?
Well, steel cage was originally supposed to be like, hey, you can't escape. You're in a steel cage. You're gonna get fucked up.
But the point is to escape.
In WWE, that's not the original reason for that shit. The original reason is just to stay in the goddamn cage and fight. Like that's the WWE shit. Like you're supposed to actually stay and fight in the cage and throw that. Like that's what the Hell in Cell is for now, right? So you just stay in the cage. But the original shit was like, hey, you're in the cage. You can't go anywhere. You have to face me. But now, like, the steel cage is like, hey, well, I mean, it's been like that for a while, but like, hey, I got to escape you. I don't know. Like, it's kind of like a weird ass shit. And Braun Strowman has to leave the cage. Like, Braun Strowman's not trying to leave the cage, bro. He's trying to fuck him up. I know, it's just dumb. I don't know.
But that's where it could, like, mess him up. Because then it could be like some Big Show shit where, like, he throws him through the cage.
Yeah, I think Shane's going to win by accident. Like, I actually think he's going to win this, but by accident. For some reason, I have this feeling.
Because I thought the thing about the cage was to also keep people out, but we
It is.
see like people get in all the time.
No, but I mean that's the whole thing, right? That's like you keep people out the cage, but yet they get in somehow, right? Because he's Shane McMahon.
I don't know. It's just like I still find it very hard pressed to find a really good cage match.
It is very tough.
So like, why have them at this point?
It is very tough. I've only I've literally seen 3 like good, as opposed to the opposite. Like you only seen like a few bad ladder matches, maybe. Like you've only seen like a few good cage matches, like in real life. Like for real.
Yes. Pretty much.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I mean, it's here. Like Braun Strowman is the big show, like you said, and McMahon's trying to be on every show now. I don't know. It's just trying to get thrown off cages. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Just make it a Hell in a Cell match.
We have tag team turmoil, and this will be whoever wins this will fight Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler on night 2. So they have Naomi and Lana, Mandy Rose in them, the Riot Squad, and Natalya and Tamina. Do you think it's going to be Naomi and Lana or Natalya and Tamina?
I think it's going to be Natalya and Tamina.
Okay.
I think.
It's going to be one or the other. I don't know why.
I mean, those are the ones that are kind of getting the...
Because Lana has the history between that, and then...
Yeah, but they've been kind of like meh.
Yeah, I know they met. And Tamina's getting this push again for like the 80th time in her career before she gets hurt again. We know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Like, it happens.
That's why they're trying to give her the titles. Trying to give her the titles while they can.
Dude, real talk. Like,
she's like Riddle.
She's been in the business for quite a while now. And she's still sloppy as fuck in the ring. I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. Like, I like her enough, like, but every time I see her in there, I'm like, either she's going to get hurt or she's just going to botch. Like, there's a botch somewhere involved. Somewhere along the line. And it's just me. I guess it's me being picky, but, like, women's wrestling has stepped the fuck up. Like, we can't have that shit like that anymore. Maybe in 2004 and shit, when that shit was like that, we could accept it. I can't accept that shit anymore. Like, we can't have that. I can't have these botches going in like that. Remember when Naomi was with Homegirl? I can't remember her name anymore. With the Luchasaurus and shit.
Wait, what?
What's that girl's name?
I missed the hell out of that. What are you talking about?
Well, not Luchasaurus.
Is Luchasaurus?
Not Luchasaurus. Well, they used to call him something like that. Not Luchasaurus. They used to call him something else. But
the Funkasaurus?
Funkasaurus, thank you.
I'm talking about Brodus Clay?
Brodus fucking Clay. Who's the girl she was with? Naomi.
Cameron.
Yeah, remember when Cameron was garbage? Like, she was like the worst wrestler I've ever seen. Like, and that shit was like, they were putting that shit on television. Like, for real. That shit even that long, not even that long ago. Like, Total Divas ain't been out that long, but we've gone through a fucking transformation, wrestling wise, from women. Like, yeah. But Tamina's still here slopping this shit up over here. I don't know. Yeah. So then we have the night 2. So that's all in night 1. And that obviously the main event of that will be the Bobby Lashley Drew McIntyre shit. That will be the main event. And obviously the main event for night 2 will be Roman Reigns, Edge, and Daniel Bryan for the championship. I don't think Roman Reigns will hold on to the title. He's held on to the title for quite a while. And very, very well, might I add. Like, amazingly well. This is probably by far his best run as champion. Like, I don't know. Do you agree with that? I don't know. I think it is.
What, his best run as champion?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I think just amazing run. Like, honestly.
This is one of his best runs, period.
Period. Oh, no, for sure. Like, this is his best character development.
Like, other than like, being in the Shield.
Right. His very first appearance with the Shield up until, like, they broke away from each other. It's been, like that's probably, like, his entrance, and then this shit right here is absolutely his best run. This is his best championship run by far. They make him and present him as a dominant figure, and it's awesome. But yet, even though he's still a dominant figure, like, he's still, he's still vulnerable. He can still lose. Like it's a great job of like his character. Like I don't know, like because he's gotten away with getting away with the title. Like somehow, some way it's almost like he's not a sneaky heel, but yet it's like a weird dynamic with him. It's almost like I'm trying to compare it to somebody with how like maybe like I don't want to like I'm not trying to disrespect my man over here, but it's kind of like Ric Flair in a way. Like I don't know, like just in that.
Why
vein.
would that be disrespecting him?
Not disrespecting Ric Flair. I don't want to disrespect.
Yeah, why would that be disrespecting?
Because Ric Flair is like he's the man. But like I think it's like that though. I'm giving high praise really to Roman Reigns and like not necessarily like the charisma of Ric Flair and all that shit, but.
I don't know about that because he's acting his ass.
Isn't he though? He's acting his dick off, isn't he?
Like the charisma, like the charisma doesn't have to be in your face.
No, I know.
Like he's got the whole air of like
he does.
Like he's got it.
He got a stable.
Like he's nailing it.
Like
right
he
now.
is. He's nailing it. He's killing it.
Like the fact of like he knows he's the shit, but then there's those moments where he's like, no, you need to acknowledge me.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck? Like how are you not? Like, and he's got that like he's got the insecurity, but not going too far over with it.
Right.
Like it's like really really good.
Yeah, it's like real deep. Like it's real. Yeah. It's crazy. Like honestly.
I mean, he's not yelling and like elbow dropping his coat and shit like that. No. He's not going way over the top that way charisma, but like the charisma of his character that he should have,
right?
I think is like on point.
So what I guess the comparison is like basically how they are, the man. Like we know they're the man, but they're always vulnerable in their title matches and shit.
Right. Like
it's like that type of shit. And like if he can kind of maintain that, and he'll probably sway back between heel and face, like between his career, like how he is. But if he can kind of maintain like this same like shit that's going on, because again, when people get back in this motherfucker, I don't know if they're gonna be booing him like that. Like I just can't imagine like that shit is gonna be like that. Like when they come back, when WrestleMania happens, and this motherfucker comes out to wrestle, like for real, when there's people in the stands. I would be shocked if there are boos in this bitch. Like, there might be some boos, but I guarantee there's going to be popping that bitch. Because this motherfucker been killing it, dude. Like, he's been fucking killing it. Like, I just want to give him a fucking Oscar or some shit. Give him a Slammy for Best Actor. Like, he's fucking killing it. Like, he got me hooked up in this shit.
Yeah. No, he is. He's Meryl Streeping all over this shit.
He fucking is, man. It's crazy. But yeah, it should be a great match. And again, Daniel Bryan is in the match. Like I know it's supposed to be Roman Reigns and Edge, and now we have Daniel Bryan. It's a little weird.
My head against the fucking table.
It's kind of like when they had Chris Benoit, and I think it was supposed to be Chris Benoit and Triple H, and they added motherfucking Shawn Michaels in there. I think it's how it went down. Like it was just I don't know why, but they did. It was a great match nonetheless. Oh, I can't speak on it. It never happened.
You can't say that. Man.
It never happened. The man who
did not exist.
It did not exist. But that match, it was something like that where they just added a motherfucker to it, like for whatever reason. I don't know the reason for this either.
I think it's so whoever, like if Roman is losing the title, it's so it doesn't damage him,
right?
Because he's not gonna he will not take the fall.
No,
unless there's some like fuckery abounding. He's not gonna take the fall. So I think the other person was put in there. Like if Daniel Bryan's going over, Edge is taking the fall.
Yeah.
If Edge is going over, Daniel Bryan's taking the fall.
Yeah.
And that's how it's going to be.
I can see that.
Like it was kind of like when they put Mercedes Martinez in that triple threat match, the other takeover. Like it didn't matter who was coming out, but like Tony Storm or Io Shirai wasn't like Mercedes was in there to take the fall for either Io or Tony Storm to go over.
Absolutely.
And that was the long and short of it. Like, I think that's what this is.
Fair enough. Yeah.
But why?
I mean, I get it.
I have nothing against Daniel Bryan.
I listen. So
but
hey, Daniel Bryan can win this bitch, and
But he keeps the thing is he keeps finding himself in these situations.
Yeah, he does. He does.
And like, I want to just see Edge and Roman Reigns. Like, I don't need to see Daniel Bryan in this.
Yes.
Like, I don't need that.
I mean, he'll make it a better match too. Like, I mean,
well, we know that because we know Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan just in general.
Right.
Like, if it's to cover up insecurities they have about Edge being in a main event profile match like that, then why are you putting him in a match like this? Like, he could have been fighting Christian. They didn't fuck this shit up.
Ooh, no, you didn't. All right. No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Asuka and Rhea Ripley. Now, is Asuka going to lose at WrestleMania again with the title?
I don't think she's going to lose.
No?
No, I don't think so.
Huh.
She's not ready for. I think it's going to be a barn burner, but I think it's going to be a hard fought tooth and nail match. But I think Asuka's going to come out. But it's going to be one of those that makes Rhea Ripley look real good in a loss.
Okay. I can see him giving the title to Rhea Ripley right away, though.
No, it's too soon for everything, people.
It's not too soon for her,
yes, it
bro.
is.
She already was on WrestleMania. God damn it! It's not too soon.
Yeah, but that was for the NXT Women's Championship.
I know, but you fought Charlotte fucking Flair,
and she lost.
Exactly. See, look at this shit. Look what's
happening. She can't lose to Asuka,
right?
No, I mean, like, no. Damn it. I mean.
I know what you meant. I mean, fucking tired ass sick old man.
I am. I'm tired. I'm watching the fucking Yankees Orioles game right now. It's pissing me off.
Why? They lose it?
Yes, because this fucking stupid ass extra innings rule has bit them in the ass twice now.
Oh, are they in the extra innings right now?
Yeah, it's in the 11th.
Oh shit!
And this is the second time. Pause. 1 minute.
Okay.
Pause.
Okay.
It ended up 2-2.
Uh-huh.
Then it goes into the 10th. Orioles score a run on a bullshit error.
Uh-huh.
Because, man starts on second base.
Yeah.
Not earning a goddamn thing in this place. So then the Yankees score a run.
Oh, shit. I see it now. I see what's happening right now.
Now, it happened again, where they scored another run. So now it's 4-3.
I see it's 4-3 with me.
So now Yankees have to come back and score a run or they lose the game. But it's like they're not getting hit. Like, the thing is, like, these people to score in the extra innings aren't getting hits. It's like on stupid.
Right, because they're playing small ball.
It's like stupid mistakey type things.
Right. It's small ball. Like, they have to play small ball.
I feel like it's not earning the victory, though.
Listen, all these teams that are pesky are going to win these fucking extra inning games. Like, they're the small ball teams are going to win those extra inning games. Because that's the way they play. That's the way they play.
I just don't understand why it's got to be on second base. At least put them on first.
I don't know.
If you have to have somebody on, put them on first.
I don't know. Orioles going to have a better record than you by the end of this.
Well, in extra innings for sure.
I'm just saying. They're going to be 4-2. They're going to be 3-3.
Okay.
Ain't that a bitch? No. Remember when the Orioles started out strong during the little thingy, during the little pandemic?
Yeah. Look how that worked out for them.
They didn't work out well.
Look at how the Phillies are starting out.
I know. They're looking good.
Anyway,
strong.
back to
okay.
Back to WrestleMania.
Back to WrestleMania.
Before I get too heated.
Oh shit.
Well, plus, okay, no, hold on. Another
shit.
sidebar.
Oh shit.
Another sidebar. Here
we go.
They got 4 runs on 4 hits. Yankees have 3 runs on 12 hits. What the?
You guys have 12 hits?
12 hits, yeah.
How many people you leaving on base? Everybody?
Everybody.
God damn.
We left a whole flotilla on base. It's an entire flotilla.
Y'all motherfuckers leaving everybody on base.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ. Those are the games I hate. Like when you got motherfuckers on base, like people all over the bases and don't score shit. Double plays and fucking wrong type shit. Oh, man. I know it well. All right. Fiend. Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. The new Fiend with his new shit and everything. Will it be a cinematic match? Or will this be like a real-ass match in front of the audience and shit?
Well, no, because now there's an audience, so it can't be cinematic.
Why the fuck not?
Because then you're going to deprive the audience of a match.
But this isn't going to be a good match.
I never said this was going to be a good match.
It would be better for a cinematic. It's not the fact that these motherfuckers can't wrestle. It's just the character of the Fiend.
Well, because he's a char.
Right.
Like he is crispy now.
He's crispy. And he's just gonna walk around like a goddamn mummy, and Randy Orton's gonna do what Randy Orton does. He's methodical. Like, I mean, it's just, I don't know.
When I didn't think they could fuck this character anymore, they go ahead and bring him back, but not like a whole new transformation.
No.
They bring him back as Crispy Fiend.
Crispy Fiend with Alexa Bliss. Looking
Crispy
fine
Fiend
as
chicken,
only
right
she
here.
can look.
Oh.
I just don't know what the end game to this is. Like, besides this, hopefully this is the end of this fucking shit.
Nope.
It's WrestleMania. It better be the goddamn end.
No. It won't be. They're going to keep... I just don't even know what to think anymore. I got nothing.
I don't know. Big E.
So many things with this Fiend thing could have been so much better.
Yep,
and now you're looking at like charred up Fiend.
No. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Everything has happened. Like, what's weird is that the Fiend has been around for what, like 2 years? Something like that?
Yes.
About 2 years or so?
Approximately.
The Undertaker went through transformations, but this shit took like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years.
Well, also, these transitions aren't that bad.
I know. But it's just like, why go so... Like, I mean, it took years for the Undertaker to go from gray Undertaker to purple Undertaker. All of a sudden, he went to purple Undertaker. And then it took him a few more years to go from purple Undertaker to the transformation he ended up getting into. Basically, it was like a slow transformation into like his demonic Undertaker. Essentially, from 97 to 99, 2000. Demonic Undertaker. And then he went from his demonic Undertaker, disappeared, came back as a biker Undertaker. Then he was that for about 4 or 5 years. Then he left and came back as a hybrid of all his shit. And that's who we had for the rest of his career, essentially. Like, I'm confused. Like, I mean, it takes time for this shit to, but you give him the title so fast, then you make him lose to Goldberg in 2 seconds, and then you burn him to a crisp, and then, like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. I don't get it. The first as soon as they made him lose to like Seth Rollins in that shit, I was done. Like as soon as that happened, I thought that was the weirdest shit ever. I said, "Oh, okay, I'm done." All right, Big E and Apollo Crews, they're having a rematch, which I think Apollo Crews is going to win. Why would they have them lose twice? On a pay-per-view.
Because it's Apollo.
But
they might give him a rebirth.
But now he's the Black Panther.
Yeah, but they might give him a rebirth.
Or he's like the Killmonger.
Because now they know Apollo Crews is too not black.
Like, I mean, I would just give him the title. Like, whatever. He's been doing a good job. Yeah. He's like the Black Panther now.
But he's not. He's like Wakanda.
Oh no. Oh shit. Wakanda. Oh god. I'm done.
Yeah, man, that's what happens.
I'm dead. Wakanda.
I mean, that's basically what he's been doing, though.
We can't top that.
No,
Oh shit.
no, we gotta get that trending.
Wakanda. Wow. That's amazing. No, that's happening. That's amazing. Whoa. Woo. Okay. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn on the card. Grudge match.
So I was proud of that one.
It was. That's amazing.
That was a good one.
That was a fucking amazing one. Oh, Wakanda.
We should start making merch.
Oh, for
like
that.
You know how like all those other podcasts make merch
Yes.
on different shit.
Yes. Wakanda.
Just have like the duds of Apollo Crews, and then put Wakanda on it.
Oh my god.
Kilowatt, drum that up for us. Draw it up for us.
Let's do
Wakanda. Get that ready for us. Put that on T Public.
Oh god. Oh god. Jesus. Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. Like, I have nothing else. I mean, it should be a good match. They've put on good matches in the past. It's a grudge match.
Sure. They both needed something to do.
Yeah.
Why not fight them against each other?
I want Sami Zayn to wrestle his old style, though. Like, I don't know. I'm not feeling.
But it doesn't make sense for him to do that.
I know. I love him wrestling as, like, you know, that's Sammy.
Yeah.
He does like his style his normal style leans to wrestling like a face. Like, he can't not do that. I know. Riddle versus Sheamus for the title. I saw somebody giving Riddle some heat online for some shit. I guess because it's bullshit. Because he's like a dick in real life and like all this bullshit.
Yeah.
But yes, Sheamus is there. I guess this gets Sheamus the title, maybe. Could you see that happening?
No.
No?
No, I think they've been pushing him to the moon too.
I know.
Riddle. So I don't think so. I think this is just another feather to put in his cap.
Okay. All right. I just think it's odd. You come from a main event like with and then you're going to lose on WrestleMania the next, like a mid card type of match.
Yeah, that's where Sheamus is at.
Hey, it is what it is. Then we have Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler for whoever wins on that Friday or that Saturday night. So then they have the tag team championships between Ziggler and Rude and the Street Profits. I guess that one of these is going to be on the pre-show. I don't know what is. This is a lot of wrestling, bro. It's a lot of wrestling.
Yeah, that was just. Yeah.
It is. It's a lot of wrestling.
Yeah.
I guess between
takeover and between WrestleMania, like even if each of these goes 3 hours, that's 12 hours of.
Yeah, it's a lot. Like it is. It's a lot. So yeah, that is the card. We kind of went through it, everything. I try to be as in depth as possible, but speedy as possible with all of that because it's a lot. Like, it's a lot going down. I honestly can't wait to watch it because I love WrestleMania. I just wish again, under circumstances, like, 2 nights is better because of how much wrestling there is. But in reality, like, I just can't go to my buddy's place and watch, a night of fucking wrestling. I got to go there twice or not go there at all, which I'm going to do this time. Not go there at all. Because it's 2 nights of wrestling. I got shit to do.
Yeah.
I got shit to do. I got shit to do. And I'm not going to Tampa. So, like, that's another thing entirely. Like, I'm not going to Tampa to watch it. But next year we will go.
Mm.
Where is it again? Texas?
I think it's Texas.
In Texas, yeah. So, I'm definitely going to go. Because I love that area. I'm going to go down there, see what's good. Love me that Texas life for real. Down there. Everything about Texas is awesome except, like, literally the government and, like, some of that racist shit that's going on. But, like, Texas is awesome.
We'll say hopefully by that time it won't be.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm hoping that. I'm probably going to go to Dallas before then, too. I'm probably going to Dallas like 3 times this year. At least twice.
Oh.
Because I'm going down probably for football with my dad. We played Dallas in Dallas, I think.
Mm.
And then WrestleMania. Well, WrestleMania will be next year, but still within the calendar, not 365 days. So, and then I'll probably go there this summer because I want to see my boy Tommy, see what's good with him. Yeah, so I'll be down there a couple times this year by happenstance. Hopefully shit is getting a little better as time goes along and shit like that throughout all this. But yeah, I am definitely trying to make my way down there. I'm going to take some couple days off of work. It's the first time I don't typically take days off work, but I will for this shit because it is WrestleMania. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I'll take those days off and enjoy my life.
Yep, those will be the days I take off.
Yeah. I won't miss many days, and maybe, just maybe we can pray that spring break will happen during that Mania weekend.
It never does.
I know. But wouldn't that be some shit? It was close this year. God damn it.
It's always the week after or like the week before. It's never the week of. They plan it out.
They got my schedule up right now, I think. Let me see what's popping.
They always plan it out so it's not that like Easter-y time.
I'm gonna look up because they got the calendar somewhere.
I got the calendar. Mm-hmm.
And do they have a date for that next year already or no? They don't make a date yet.
They might. I don't know. They might have done that.
Here it is. Here's the calendar for next year. Where is spring break? Yeah, it's probably not gonna be then. It's probably that next fucking week. Always is. Mine's the 28th through the 1st. So Monday through the 28th through the 1st of April. Well, might be. But it's usually that next weekend, though. WrestleMania.
I don't know. They like to do after Easter.
When's Easter? Oh, that's not till the... Oh, no.
Is it a late Easter?
Yeah, it's late. It's late as fuck. They're not going to do that.
All right. So then it'll be probably...
Easter's not till fucking 17th.
Oh, yeah, that's late.
Yeah.
They won't have it that late.
No.
They'll probably keep it the same weekend then.
Probably the 8th or 7th or something. No. No.
What, no?
Dude, it's during my spring break.
When's yours?
Mine is 28th through the 1st. So Monday through that Friday, WrestleMania is April 3rd. So that's that Sunday. And Easter Monday, I'm off. Or no, that's not Easter Monday. Sorry. But I'll take off that Monday. And yeah. If
that happens.
When is your spring break?
I don't know.
God damn it.
I don't even know if they have that planned out far enough.
Get the fuck, why not?
Oh, yeah, they don't have that. Oh, well, maybe they do. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute.
See what's good.
Yeah, no. My spring break's always around Easter.
Oh, is that late?
It always revolves around Easter.
Oh, so yours is like April, some shit, late April.
Yeah.
So I don't actually have to take off work. I know where I'm going to be.
So why do you? So you won't get off the Easter stuff then?
I get off Good Friday and Easter Monday.
But then you have a separate spring break.
Yes, we're a Christian school, so yes, that is correct. Things work a little differently there. Mm-hmm.
Bullshit.
Things work a little differently. So, hey, that's dope. I don't have to take out work. I'll just take off that Monday going in. That's wonderful.
Well, then I guess I'll have to. Oh boy, that's a lot of days.
Well, not really, is it? Because you just take off. Well, it depends on what's happening.
Take off like 4 days.
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Monday.
Or Thursday, Friday, Monday. Thursday, Friday, Monday.
Yes, 3 days. It's a lot of days.
That is a lot of days.
3 ain't enough, man. I need 5.
Wow. I looked down on that one. Because I was just going to come like on that Friday after school and then come like leave. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I would do. I would like as soon as after school.
Then you're going to miss like 8 nights of TakeOver.
Fuck. I hope not. I hope TakeOver's a Saturday. Oh, it says it's just going to be one day. So TakeOver would be Friday or Saturday.
No,
and that shit would be Sunday.
They're going to expand it to like 3 nights now.
Fuck. I hope not. I hope not.
They're going to expand it to
At least it'll be in Texas. It will be warm. Like that cold shit is not. That's for the fucking birds, bro.
That was not fun.
That was not fun, bro. Like, at least I'll be in Texas. It'll be nice out. It's in Texas. Like last time I was in Texas, it was nice out. Hopefully I can get these seats quick. Bam, get these nice seats. I'm not trying to sit up in the goddamn rafters in that bitch because I did that last time and that shit was too fucking far. So
I didn't mind it. I just thought it was too cold.
No, not that shit. No, that wasn't that far. But shit in Texas, that was far.
Okay.
That was high. That was high. That shit is way bigger than that other stadium, that MetLife. Like goddamn. Like
Not about that MetLife.
Wait till you go down there. Like you'll be like, fuck, this place is big. Like it's so fucking big. That's the biggest stadium I've been to, and it's not close. It's fucking huge.
Well, yeah, because it holds normally, doesn't it? Hold 100,000.
Yeah, like over 100,000 folks.
Yeah, so
it's a lot. But yeah, that's cool. So I hope that can go from fruition. I hate making plans that far in advance. That's not something I do, just because in general, that's how I live my life. And
the nature of the beast.
And I'm glad I don't, because pandemic happened. Like, like motherfuckers had planned shit in it years in advance, and this shit did not come to fruition.
Yeah, now it's just flight credits.
I fucking hate that shit. My God. Anyway, that'll do it this week for the Sweatshop Podcast. Please follow, share, like, subscribe, all that shit. We are now on Anchor FM. We are now on Anchor FM. We're going to be on there. We are no longer going to be on SoundCloud. No longer. It is no longer. It's gone. He gone. Because,
why?
Well, for multiple reasons, but one of the reasons is I paid a monthly fee for that shit.
Oh.
And now I don't have to with Anchor FM.
Oh yeah, no bad.
Yeah. So I was paying a good amount too. I'm not gonna say it. $16.99. So I was paying a good amount for that. So I'm not doing SoundCloud anymore. I'm just doing Anchor FM. It'll still be on Spotify. It's still on there. It'll be on Facebook and on YouTube. You just look us up. Praise the Lord. Just look us up. We are going to be on, it's going to be at the Sweatshop Pod. That's our handle. Or you can just look us up, the Sweatshop Podcast. Also, I can't remember the handle of the YouTube channel. Is it HTW? Let me look it up.
I mean, if you just search up the HTW Podcast Network, either on YouTube or actually doing that on all of those different mediums, like Spotify, Anchor, all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Even if you just look up HTW
Podcast Network. We're going to be on there as well. Yeah.
All that stuff
HTW
will pop up.
Podcast Network. All the HTW Podcast Network stuff will pop up. I'm going to let you elaborate on that. But before, guys, we got merchandise. I'm going to go ahead and we got merch now. It's so cool. Like, I'm wearing.
I just got my baseball tee in.
Yeah,
I got my sweatshop baseball tee in.
That's dope. I got my high tension. I got my HCW Podcast Network shirt, the one that looks like the MPV logo. Mm-hmm. That's cool. And I also got my my new sweatshop tee up in here, man. I'm gonna wear that tomorrow probably. Just repping this shit because it looks cool too, man. That's what I'm saying. It looks good as fuck, like it does.
Yeah, got a lot of good merch options.
Yeah. So I'm gonna let you elaborate on the HTW Podcast Network, sir. What else they got going on?
So, I'll tell you what. We got a lot of things going on. In fact, surprise, surprise, we got a brand new show this week that came out this week, and we took you all by surprise with it. But in addition to the Sweatshop Podcast, that is a staple on the HTW Podcast Network, in addition to Moran and Friends, hosted by our good friend, Johnny Moran, and friend, the Kilowatt, over there. We also are bringing over the artist formerly known as King Leon. Leon, Steve Baker, and his Positive Wrestling Podcast is now making its way to the HTW Podcast Network. So there's a brand new show, and it is all about the positivity in wrestling. So it's he hosts a show and brings on people, and they just talk about the positive interactions they've had and all that kind of stuff in wrestling that they've had, either with each other, just in general, across the board, that kind of stuff. So it's a really cool thing to listen to because King Leon started doing this over. I think he was doing it over the winter-ish, and it was just a great idea. So we started talking to him about seeing if we want to bring it and make it an official thing. But this Positive Wrestling Podcast has now debuted with its first episode on the HTW Podcast Network. As of this recording, you will be able to see and hear the first episode of the Positive Wrestling Podcast on the HTW Podcast Network. And you can check out all the backlog of Moran and Friends. You can check out the new podcast. You can check out High Tension Wellness. You can check out the Sweatshop on all those things, Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all those things where major podcasts are distributed. You can listen to it there. You can also find us on the YouTube channel. Just search up HTW Podcast Network. Follow that, subscribe to it so you can get the notifications. Click that bell so you get the notifications of when new episodes or new clips drop. And for the latest on all that stuff, you can follow us across social media at High Tension HTW. It's across Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that kind of stuff. You can also go to our website, High Tension Wrestling, or hightensionhtw.com. Either one of those two takes you there. So we got a lot of things coming through the High Tension Wrestling pipeline in that regard, but we also got some Camp Leapfrog stuff, especially with Frog Sport, which we're going to be gearing up our campaign to promote Frog Sport here within the next couple days over Mania Week. We got some really cool things in store for Frog Sport, not only in just the matches and the people who are participating in the tournament, but also I will give you a little sneak peek in that we've got some audience participation with it as well. In fact, there might be even a chance for you to win a potential prize with some kind of contest. But I don't want to give away all the details with it. But stay tuned to Camp Leapfrog on all social media for this information at Camp Leapfrog across Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that kind of good stuff. And stay tuned for all things hashtag Frog Sports in that manner. And then you can follow me as well on all social media at Maestro A. Scott with all the different things coming up. And, and the merch store. Yeah, I totally forgot. That was the whole transition. But I got to plug the merch store too, because we got some really great merch. In fact, we got a lot of merch coming out. In fact, we just got our sweatshop merch out there on our TeePublic. So if you search up the HTW shop on TeePublic, you'll be able to find our merchandise there for the HTW Podcast Network. Lots of cool things you can have there. In fact, I just got like I was saying, I got my baseball T-shirt, like with those 3/4 sleeves things. I got the sweatshop version of that. I got some HTW Podcast Network stuff. I got a laptop case with the logo on it. I got some Maestro merch coming in. I got some Maestro merch on there. I got the Kilowatt merch on there. Got some of the High Tension Wellness stuff on there. You can also check out, we also have a Pro Wrestling Tees store, so you can go check that out as well for merch. And then we also, I believe we still have our Teespring store, or I guess it's spring now, whatever that is. So you can check that out. But also, if you go over to Shop IWTV, we now not only have our regular Camp Leapfrog shirt, but we also have a specific Frog Sport shirt for this event, Frog Sport. So make sure you go over there to Shop IWTV and grab your Frog Sport shirt so you can get it in time for Frog Sport. I know I got mine, and I'm getting it ready for when Frog Sport happens. So all those different things. Check out all the different merch. Shop IWTV for all the Camp Leapfrog stuff. Check out the TeePublic. Check out the Pro Wrestling Tees for the High Tension Wrestling and HTW Podcast Network merch. Now I think that's everything. That's a lot of shit to go over, man. That's a lot of shit to go over.
Yeah, it's a lot to go over.
But that's because we got a lot of things popping.
Hey,
a lot of things are popping.
Good. That's
for the HTW Podcast Network and High Tension Wrestling.
Oh, yes. All right, y'all. That's lovely. I cannot wait. WrestleMania is happening. Frog Sport is happening. Sweatshop Podcast merch is happening. High Tension Wrestling is happening. HTW Podcast Network is happening. It's going to be, I can't wait for the rest of this year. We're going to make it happen. Keep it popping, keep it rolling. From me and the Maestro, we are closing up shop.
#Wakanda.